Snyder Family Stadium. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Kansas State Wildcats. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Mustangs kicker headed toward the football.
Man, let's go on that crying shit. Set the fuck up.
Underway.
Nigga, whoa, shut up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running inside, it's Jackson. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. He's got it again. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
That was a good tackle, oh my guy. Great ass tackle.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Johnson looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands.
Yeah. Stop hitting my quarterback, man. We'll take it. That was crazy right there.
Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down.
We appreciate that, EJ.
Looking for room. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices
Man,
going,
shut the fuck up, bro. I don't know why this nigga put you first on my goddamn skin. Shut the fuck up, nigga. All that crying and shit you be doing, shut the fuck up, bro. Nobody want to hear that shit, bro.
Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little
I gotta mute this nigga, bro.
Get some positive yards.
I gotta mute you, bro. You practice damn bro.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Johnson wants to throw it. Complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a 1st and goal.
Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Well, they tried to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped something.
Did a great job. Listen,
come on, bro. That's touchdown.
You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard as heck to stop, but nice job by the defensive lineman. But get off the football. Don't allow them to go backwards. Don't push you backwards at all. And then what do you see with linebackers a lot of times? They come flying in there, making the stop. But a nice stop by this defense, expecting the quarterback sneak.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense.
Yeah, the defense just too good there. They're trying to run it in on 3rd down and be physical up front. The defense, though, having none of it, creating a negative play and now setting up 4th down.
On 4th down, Kansas State will try to move the chains. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They'll give it to the transfer, 1st carry of the season. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20.
It's all right, easy.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position.
Boy, you funny as hell.
The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
Your team better than mine.
There were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well.
We're 2.5-star team.
Got to do a better job finishing.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Johnson looking to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. And And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Throws to the tight end. Working on the right. Oh,
That looks so slow. Shit.
Running free. Getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Trying play action. It's complete to the left. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Down to the 25-yard line, and he's got enough for a first down. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. On the move, he fires. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted.
Yeah.
So that'll cost them a down, 2nd and long after the illegal forward pass. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Here comes the heat, and they got it.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. So offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
We needed that. We needed that.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands.
See, the wide receiver turned into the defensive end.
That should have been an interception.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top, because this guy's speed is a problem.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down.
Go, man. Let's get him out of here, man.
They'll get this drive going the 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Pick, bro.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
You know, defenders have to really understand body positioning and where the football's coming from. And great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, batting it away, making a good play for that defense.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot.
That's
negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Going downfield for the big play. Brings it down on the right side. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down.
That's some speed right there.
Drain out here in the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
I think that's faster than me. You see, my fastest one is 91.
So after the break, they'll go.
Damn, that son crazy. That's what I just said.
Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
They'll run play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
He'll take it himself.
That's deep.
And how
should have fumbled that hook.
Alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their
you ain't gonna make
a little
D.
bit longer.
We ain't worried about that.
Likes to run their quarterback on design
This shit all like you hit the light switch,
just
man.
give him a little crease.
So
he can take it the distance, but they
you
couldn't
fouled
get
him,
on
man.
it.
Good try,
And
though.
that is no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 9-point game.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Yeah, you can.
He misses his man. The accuracy just
At least I'm moving. At least I'm moving.
on that play.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job.
See, I know you hit L1 and bring us some awkward.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give on the counter. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Hey, he was finna get out of there.
These RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that, might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week,
Talking now,
every
man.
opponent one at a
I'm
time.
finna hurt him.
Beside your name
He's gonna
is
go
out there
down.
right now. The number matters late in the season, so you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
On 3rd and short, trying to
Good
impose
shit.
their will and move the chains. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts at feet.
He's got it right down the field. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And this 4 vertical plays,
a good throw, man.
every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
And winning first downs is a priority for
Shut
the
up.
defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Buried before he could blink.
And I think when you got that kind of wheels and you got that kind of speed at the quarterback spot, you can get at anything. And a lot of times he makes big plays.
TV with-
Nice job by the defense, not giving up, keep chasing, and they get the huge sack on that play.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Booster. Let it go.
Johnson wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. They get to him as he throws.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split
Damn,
second more
7-8,
time
you
to
just let the
get
nigga in now,
over
bro.
do it there.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Smashes in between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He gets a block. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, SMU. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow
Shut
guys
the fuck
back
up.
deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so
Holy
important after that
7-7.
long field goal.
7-7 is the
Listen,
whole
important
fucking
is a relative
tackle.
term. we need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Here's the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Damn, but that O-line is trash. These niggas is
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Johnson looking to throw. Looking for a big play. Got it down the field.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point.
Good
You've set
catch,
up the
boy.
offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's
Boy,
going to
got a
have to
cannon
answer
on
for
him,
that
boy.
when they get to the sidelines.
And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. The run inside. It's Jackson. Across the 25. He's got room. He's now up to 52 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going.
Bro,
This
it's a
ground
whole
attack
play
now, you
clock right
watch
there,
it,
bro.
they've
Shut
got
up.
a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the
Worry
structure,
about the wrong
the
thing.
play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision.
I was just trying to shit,
Maybe his
damn.
footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and an injury this early in the year. Bully ball on 3rd and short.
Bro, how you...
He is stopped
Get the
well
fuck out of
short of
here,
the
man.
1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally
These niggas
forced the
can't
fourth
block
down,
with
right?
shit,
They've gotten a
boy.
couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. It's now a 15-7 game. What
You know
kind
he
of
had to
field
run.
position can he help him with on the return?
So, you know we had to run it back one more time.
Executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll give it on the
Good time.
inside. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Jennings. Sets up the screen. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put?
Tap it 2-0.
To stop the run. When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front seven are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Stepping to the right. Got the first down. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean,
Nigga, I can scramble like a motherfucker.
Throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Gives it on the option. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
And this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen them. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now first and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a fourth down, try to make them kick a field goal.
SMU spends his second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Mustangs trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Trying to punch it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On first down, the quarterback sneak. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Hey, I'm open to safety.
That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Oregon taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's the Ducks looking to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They lead it here in the first half. We'll see how things progress. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives. You want to put up a bunch of yards.
Let's it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
This one's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Off the play fake on first down. Sends it downfield. He's got it down the left. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fighting off the defender.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And I love the way they just came out in the second half. The passing game, it was a little touch and go in the first half, right? What did they do well? They ran the football. They come out in the second half, Palmer, more of the same. They didn't abandon it. They break the long run, and they cut into this lead.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? For them right now, the key is scoring points. Can't keep turning it over. They were turning it over, throwing the football, so let's run it. And after gashing him like that, if I was this offensive coordinator, I would just keep giving this guy the football, regardless of what the defense does, and see if he can break another long one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. To the ground. He's got it again. There's a little room there. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Lets it fly. Pulls it in. It's White. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Johnson wants to throw it. Gets it to him.
Get out of there. Get out of there, 2-0.
Trying to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
It'll be 3rd and
Fuck your play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And guys, they miss a chance to stretch the lead. It's still sitting on a 2.
15, SMU, 13.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking the shot. He's
Why that nigga so slow?
Touchdown Mustangs. They take the lead here in the second half.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. Found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
the defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. To the air, it's Jennings. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, SMU! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense and let's go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Could be an alley. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Running inside, it's Green. Breaks into the open. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll give it to him again.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Nine-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Rides to back and leaves it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. There he goes to the right. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Kansas State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. This game might be out of reach by now, Jesse, if not for the benevolence of these guys.
I tell you, I give them credit offensively because they've been aggressive. They just haven't always been calculated, David. They've been way too cavalier with the football.
Aggressive and reckless. Like there's a difference between the two. They've had some success and they've been good, but make sure that my bat isn't turning the football over and giving the defense easy opportunities to score.
Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Jennings. Makes the catch. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. On the run, it's Green. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the ground with the back. Runs through a tackle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now on first down from the 28. Off the play fake. Pressure coming, and he never had a chance.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones, and you got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays in the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip and tuck affair. So the final period starts with a second down play. Johnson looking to throw. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And at this point of the game, just can't say enough about how good the defense has been covering this guy. Coming into the game, they knew he was the critical factor for this offense with his skill set.
Going for it all. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Grabs it inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Kansas State, 22.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Johnson wants to throw it. That's caught. It's White. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. Once he got a snap, it was all over, right to the house. The Wildcats are right back on top.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
Kansas State, 29. Number 43, set to kick this one.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hale. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
that when the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
For the offense.
The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Caught, and he's got room. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And the Mustangs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He'll do it himself. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Back to the ground with the running back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Johnson looking to throw. Uncorks one. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And this is a big third down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack, because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He wants a big play here late. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game, or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Takes a handoff. It's Green. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game. And, Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming.